This is a video response to Amit Goswami's video where he's talking about quantum physics and consciousness. This is the first of 3. So this is June, and I want to look at this from the point of view of oneness. My life essence, getting into his body and seeing what reality I would have in his body if asked this question. Okay, cool. Let's look at his reality first. When he was asked, which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Very important. For example, how does this one consciousness become a subject-object split experience? There, when we analyze it fully, and here I must mention Doug Hofstadter's book, Gödel, Escher, Bach, where there is a good analysis of this question. And we find indeed that how consciousness becomes split into a subject of experience and an object which the subject experiences, how this split occurs. This has to do with what we call a chicken and egg kind of hierarchy, which technically Hofstadter calls tangle hierarchy. This hierarchical tangle is inherently present in a quantum measurement. Quantum measurement is not a simple hierarchical process. Instead, it's a tangled hierarchical process involving the object, involving the brain, involving how we experience the world. So because the quantum measurement involving the brain is tangled hierarchical, this chicken and the egg kind of, chicken or the egg which came first kind of hierarchy, we cannot really decide it. There is no decision. They both are as important in the hierarchy. When we realize that, then we can understand how our self-reference arises. The subject-object split arises from a quantum measurement. It's a little bit like the picture of drawing hands by M.C. Escher. You might have seen it. The left hand draws the right and the right hand draws the left. But who is really drawing them?
Okay, so that's his viewpoint. Okay, there's a split, and he says that this is due to entangled hierarchy. Okay. If I will look at this from the point of view of oneness, I would say that the separation occurs from the point of view of the mind, very simplistically. That's how I look at it. The mind being identified with the self as separate from everything else. And so there's no complexity in that. It's plain and simple. And that's his separate from his viewpoint, the separation, but then again a part of the whole. Okay, to him the point of oneness is consciousness. Okay, for me the point of oneness is the life essence, which is the same and unchanging in each of our forms, regardless, you know. So the point of separation is the form, which is the egg and the chicken. Because it is a form becomes a product of the mind being identified with their form. And from the point of view of the mind, let us say at a specific place, person, and event, if I'm watching a chicken lay an egg, well, the chicken comes first. From the point of view of the mind, if I look at that chicken and where it came from an egg, right? Very clear, very simple. Okay then, but when I look at the life essence, it's present in both. Cool. So that's my perspective. Very simple, very straightforward. Okay? Cool.